Hi there everybody, what's going on? It's JB here with another episode of the Burnley FIFA 18 career mode, and that's the situation at the moment. 30 games gone, 8 to go. This one, the first one of the 8 left is against Tottenham, who are 4th in the table at Wembley. We're now 13 points clear of Manchester United. Another win now would certainly take us almost towards the title now, with games fast running out. But Spurs, no mugs, they're going for a Champions League place, and they weren't going to make our lives very, very easy at all at Wembley tonight, as we will now find out as we take on Spurs at Wembley. And that's a graphic of the top scoring teams. Burnley second, then the two Manchester clubs, City and United second and third. But Burnley have scored the most goals in the Premier League. But to come up against a Tottenham side that are gunning to get into that top 4, having had a decent season themselves. This is the Tottenham side with Lloris in goal for them, and then it's Aurier, Sanchez, Vertonghen and Rose across the back. And then you've got Nzonzi and Wanyama in the two holding midfield roles, Bellinrobi, Eriksen and Son, and then up front that deadly hot shot Harry Kane. So a good decent Spurs side there. I'll get my words out in one of these days. It's just the occasion of Wembley and all that sort of thing. Here's the Burnley line-up again with Tom Heaton in goal. Same back 4, Trippier, Shawcross, me and Taylor. I can recite all that in my sleep. And then a couple of changes. Boyan and Stephen Defoe come in. Hughes and Scherer keep their places. And back comes Danny Ings to replace Tammy Abraham and Mario Balotelli. Abraham drops to the bench. And so too does Damari Gray. Referee in charge from Cheshire, Mike Jones. No, he said Phil Jones then. But off we go. It's Mike Jones the referee, and off we go. Big game this for both sides. Burnley, of course, having drawn 1-1 in the North against North London rivals Arsenal last week. Here's Balotelli with an early chance. Good save for Lloris, and then Balotelli with another header punched away by the keeper. Taylor, 12 minutes gone. That's a lovely run by the left back here. He's run out of other options, but he's found Balotelli. That's a good effort. Lloris couldn't take any chances and palmed it out for a corner. Terrifically hit by the Maverick Italian, nicknamed Mad Mario. It was more Mad Lloris with his defence. Scherer with the corner. Back into the starting lineup, having missed out the game at the Emirates. The corner wasn't the best. Harry Kane will win the header. Now Son. It's a good play. Eriksen. Aurier. Oh, stopped well by Scherer. Balotelli. Behind Sanchez. That's a good ball. And it's a corner. Tonga couldn't take any chances there. Burnley have won themselves another corner, second in succession in as many minutes. Now then, what can they do here? Scherer again. And they go in again for the challenges, still alive. Scherer with another crossfield ball, header back, and Lloris on the line, just about saving it. Son. Aurier. Now Harry Kane. Oh, he's a danger man, this fella. Harry Kane, decent cross. Bellinrobi waiting, and he's hit the side netting with it. Well, this was the earlier effort from one of the corners, and well, Lloris has saved comfortably, but it was perilously close to the goal line. But I think quite conclusively that is going to be no goal. Balotelli, Boyan, back to Balotelli once again. Good effort. Right on the stroke of half time. It was a great effort there by Mario Balotelli. Got it out from under his feet, smashed it in with his right foot, but the shot, unfortunately for Stutzy and his boys, was just too high. No changes as we go into the second half. Still 0-0 between Spurs and Burnley. Tottenham are attacking the goal to our right in those white shirts. Burnley the opposite end in famous claret and blue. This is Kane. Still Harry Kane. Good cut inside. Eriksen. Big chance. Son must score. He has. Tottenham in front. And just like at the Emirates, Burnley have fallen behind. And Son has struck again. It was made really by the run down the right by Harry Kane. He played it in towards Christian Eriksen here. He gave the defenders a real slip, and Trippier was probably asleep here. Allowed Son to ghost in behind him, and then Son just about smashed it in off the crossbar, and he just about crossed the line and hit the top of the roof of the net. But it's a goal for Tottenham. 50 minutes gone. Son has got it. 1-0. Incidentally, that was Son's 5th goal of the season, and here he is on the ball. Still Son looking for his 2nd goal. He struck it well and just wide. I think he's in the mood tonight, Son. He really is, as Tottenham prepare to make a substitution. And so are Burnley, by the way. Harry Winks will come on for Spurs. Meanwhile, Will Hughes will come off, and Tom Davies, who saved Burnley with the equalising goal at Arsenal last week, will now take his place for the remaining, 29 minutes plus stoppage time that now remains. Trippier, former Spurs man, of course, into his 2nd spell as Burnley's right back. That's a good ball. Tom Davies. Can he repeat the trick at Tottenham? He can. 1-1. He did it at the Emirates. He's done it at Wembley against Spurs tonight. And within 5 minutes of coming on the pitch, he has made a real impact for Burnley. And it's 1-1. Well, here it is again. Just a little flick through there by Danny Ings. And Davies, cool as you like, smashes it through the goalkeeper's legs, and in it goes for 1-1. I think Lloris got something on it, but it wasn't going to have enough effect to keep it out. And all of a sudden Burnley now have lift off in this game again with just less than 25 to play. It's his 4th goal of the season. That's 2 in 2, and he scored at Arsenal in the last game, and now he scored at Spurs. So 1-1, and it's all to play for. Here's Balotelli to Ings. Balotelli's still the furthest man forward. He's found 2. Balotelli, good save again by Hugo Lloris. Well, Son's going to come off, and Spinazzola will come on for Tottenham. Burnley do have that corner. What can they produce from it? Schürrle to take it. And obviously Boyan will come off, and Amari Gray, the pace-seeker Amari Gray, will come on as Burnley look to try and win it now within the last 20 minutes and a half plus stoppage time, as that corner swung into the mix, and that was a dangerous looking corner. Taylor will get there first. Harry Kane in pursuit. Oh, he's absolutely cleaned him out there, Harry Kane, and that's a yellow card for the England striker, the England captain in the book. Silly challenge, really. I don't think Spurs should have too much complaints about this. Very late, and Kane lucky to be booked there for me. Bellarabi, he's done well. Bellarabi did well, but the last ball just lacked. Still Wanyama, foul again, this time to Amari Gray with a couple of minutes left to go in the game. Oh, it's red! Oh my goodness! That looks very harsh to me. Well, I'm not sure that's a red. Yellow maybe at best. It's a foul on Winks, but surely that's not a red card. Defoe off and Nicholas Lee on, but Damari Gray sending off, well, yellow at best, but the red card, a complete farce. And the header comes in. Good save from Heaton. The edge of his own 6-yard box, but was it a red card? Well, Kane's challenge looked a lot more vicious than the Gray one, I have to say. But Spurs now with the man advantage, looking to win it. And they might do here. Kane waiting in the centre. And it's hooked away by Trippier. And Lee gets possession, and that's that. Well, Burnley in the end will take a creditable 1-1 draw from this. But now a harsh sending off towards the end from Damari Gray. Son put Spurs ahead. Then Tom Davies came off the bench to equalise, and then Gray had just come on himself. Went through Winks, but the challenge merited a yellow card. Instead he got red, but still Burnley have come away with a point. 1-1, it's finished. Yes, and it was a disappointing end to the game where Burnley really did terrifically well, but I've got to say, a red card for Gray? That just doesn't add up for me. But having said all that, it's still a good point for us, and it just keeps us trotting now. 14 points ahead, but Manchester United and Chelsea both have games in hand, so it's nothing's decided yet. But you know, still a creditable point, you have to say, at Tottenham. And then the Champions Cup quarter-finals coming up now at Old Trafford. What a game that promises to be at Old Trafford between ourselves and Manchester United. The top two in the Premier League fighting it out in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Join us for that one, because I think that's going to be a humdinger of a match. And you'll see it next. Take care. I'll see you soon.